Beyond the blueprints, Maya was used to working with precision. As a structural engineer, every calculation mattered. Every beam and column had to align perfectly. But love? That was an unpredictable variable she had never been able to solve. That was until she met Daniel. It started with a clash, literally. She was rushing to a site meeting, her mind occupied with load calculations and reinforcement details, when she walked straight into him, knocking his coffee onto his shirt. Great, Daniel muttered, shaking his hand free of the hot liquid. Maya stammered an apology, her cheeks burning. I, I wasn't looking. I'm so sorry. He sighed, then chuckled. Well, at least it's not cement. She finally looked up and saw his warm brown eyes crinkling at the edges. He wasn't mad, just amused. And he was handsome in a rugged kind of way, the kind of guy who looked just as comfortable holding a blueprint as he did a guitar. They parted ways, but fate had other plans. A few weeks later, she found herself in a project meeting, and there he was, Daniel, the new architect assigned to the same development. The moment their eyes met, she knew this wouldn't be the last time they collided. At first, they argued over designs. He wanted open, flowing spaces. She prioritized structural integrity. He called her rigid. She called him reckless. But in between the debates, there were moments. Coffee breaks turned into long conversations about childhood dreams, site visits stretched into lingering goodbyes, and somewhere between the blueprints and the beams, they built something neither had planned, a connection. One evening, after a particularly heated discussion about a cantilevered terrace, Daniel sighed and leaned in. Maya, do you always have to be right? She smirked. Yes, he grinned, shaking his head. Okay, but what if, just once, you let go of control? She frowned. What do you mean? He hesitated, then reached for her hand. Come with me. Curious, she followed him to the unfinished rooftop of their project, the city skyline stretching endlessly before them. He pulled out his phone and played a song, offering his hand. Trust me, he said. She hesitated, then placed her hand in his. As they swayed under the night sky, the structured, logical part of Maya's mind quieted. Maybe love wasn't about calculations. Maybe, just maybe, it was about finding someone who made the unpredictable feel safe. And for the first time in her life, she was okay with not knowing the exact outcome, because some things were meant to be built without blueprints.